Hi guys, welcome to Nerd Bites, and this is going to be my spoiler review for episode 1 of season 6 of Game of Thrones. Now with my spoiler reviews, I said I would try and leave spoiler things to near the end of each video, but with the Game of Thrones episodes I can't really do that because it's all spoilers really. You should know that by now, so before you watch it, make sure you go and see the episode first because it's spoilerific from start to finish. Beginning starts with Jon Snow, dead, lying on the ground, ghost locked away, and then a couple of his friends from the Night Watch that weren't involved with it find him, Davos finds him as well, and then they all pick him up and take him inside. Again, it seems very poignant that they're pushing with this whole Jon character, maybe him coming back and everything, and I really hope that's the case because I don't want to see him dead forever. They didn't seem to push too much on any other character that's died at the end of a series, so I really hope that something happens here, but they seem to be rallying around him and protecting him at the moment. They let Ghost out as well, and he's looking after him and sitting near him at the moment, but I just pray that we get what we want, and that's Jon Snow back. Sansa and Reek on the run, being chased by hounds and people on horseback and that kind of stuff. They kind of get away, they have to go through a river, and then they go and hide somewhere, and they have to hug each other to keep each other warm, and then he decides to divert them. They find them, and they're about to drag them in, and then suddenly Brienne and Podrick just come out of nowhere, absolutely obliterate what's left of these guys, just destroy them. Brienne's fucking awesome, we all know that. And then after that she basically puts her services towards Sansa, and Sansa accepts, and that's it, they're all together now. So I'm praying to God that this joining will go really well. I really hope that Brienne is able to look after her, and I don't want any of these characters to die really. I mean, except Pod maybe. He could probably die. When they caught him just before Brienne arrived, I really thought that they were going to take him back to the castle, and then I was like, that's it, Reek's dead. It's like, there's no way he's living through this, and then obviously luckily Brienne arrived. Manda is still imprisoned, still waiting to be confessed. That's pretty much all we need to know there. And of course, Arya is still blind. She's sitting begging in the streets, looking for money, and then the other girl from the House of Black and White comes up when she fights her with sticks and just attacks her basically, and Arya can't defend herself because she can't see. Then she says, see you tomorrow, and wanders off. So this looks like this is going to repeat itself through the seasons to toughen Arya up by the looks of it. Jaime brings back Marcella, the dead daughter, and you've got Cersei coming down to the riverside, seeing him come back on the boat, and then she suddenly realises the look on his face, and then behind him is this body covered in cloth, and you just see this moment with her when she's figuring it out and realising, she just breaks. She just completely dissipates. You can see it all in her face. Just incredible acting. And it's actually making me feel something for this character, which is weird because I didn't like this character before, but piece by piece they're peeling away at her, dragging her away to the point where I feel like I feel for her more than I ever did. The moment they have together as well, after they've seen each other, and he's saying fuck everything they were going to take from them and all this kind of stuff, and just reassuring her, and she's really upset and everything. She doesn't want to forget Marcella and all this kind of stuff. It's just quite a touching moment really. The Vipers, all the girls of Dawn, they kill the leader of Dawn, can't remember the guy's name, the guy that's handicapped, kind of in a wheelchair kind of thing, and they kill his son as well. Awesome death as well, straight through the head. That was you can see it come from a mile away, but it was still awesome. So it looks like the Vipers might take over Dawn by the looks of it. This war from there in King's Landing looks like it might come to a head potentially near the end of this season. Obviously Daenerys from the end of season 5 and now through to here, she's been captured by the Dothraki. She gets put before the new leader. I'm really quite tense for her because I thought they potentially could kill her. Obviously we know nobody's safe in this kind of series. And then she explains who she is and everything. The guy just says, no, I'm not going to kill you. You're going to go off to where the rest of the widows of ex-cows go, basically. That's pretty much all we know there. We get a quick scene of Tyrion and Varys just talking, going through the street about Daenerys, about the good she's done, the bad she's done, the people that believe in her, the people that don't believe in her. And then you suddenly see a fire break out, and all of the boats are lit aflame, and basically Tyrion says, we're not going to Westeros anytime soon, and it's kind of like a look at the camera just to kind of go, oh for fuck's sake, because we want her to get to Westeros, and it's just not going to happen because now she has no boats. Sir Alistair explains his actions at some point. He also gives Davos and those Night's Watch people that are loyal to Jon an ultimatum to be left and everything, and he'll give him food and a horse and send them on their way if they give him Jon. And he said, well, we'll discuss it and we'll come back to you by nightfall. They obviously know that it doesn't matter what happens, if they open that door, they are all dead. And then he explains about the Red Woman and that potentially she could be an ally. And the next thing after that, we go to her, which the next scene is weird. The Red Woman scene, just she's standing there, she takes off her cloak, naked, looking at this kind of mirror, like this fuzzy mirror type thing she's got on her desk, looking at it, and then suddenly you see this old woman in the mirror, and you look back and she's old and decrepit and everything, and just hunched over and all this. By the looks of it, it seems like it's kind of some kind of Dorian Gray type thing. She's like, the mirror shows her and makes her who she really is, and then she just gets into bed and covers herself over, and that's the end of the episode. So creepy, because it's kind of like, you see this like young, beautiful woman that's wanting men and just wanting to back these horses of men like Stannis or Jon or whatever, and just this really powerful, sexy woman, and then suddenly you see her for what she really is, this old, decrepit hag. And it's weird, it brings a hell of a new layer to the character. Overall, I think episode 1 of season 6 was a good episode. It wasn't great, but it was a good episode to reintroduce you back into these characters. It gives you a couple of new layers and it shows you how they're dealing with the fallout from season 5. So that's what I thought of episode 1 of season 6 of Game of Thrones. What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments or send me an email. You can also find me in the various social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and moviepilot.com. Just type in Nerdbites anywhere and I'm sure you'll find me. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. And of course, keep it nerdy.